Let's get into the show. I don't even got a damn song to. I don't even got a song to play for this
I think
motherfucker.
something. I got it.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city.
So y'all can play the song. You just can't play it live. Because I can't edit it and do little stuff.
Which one? You talking about the intro?
Yeah.
What
I
do you
just
mean?
wanted you to be sad for like 3 weeks. You can play the intro.
What?
So what about? Can I play this? Hold on, where's that?
Nah, you definitely can't play that.
Damn.
The Chitlin music or whatever.
The Chitlin music.
It gets us out of here every time.
Where'd you get that from, though?
What, the Chitlin music?
Yeah.
This is pre-downloaded into the Rodecaster Pro, man.
Yeah, I got rid of that.
I'm keeping that. That shit heat.
Look what you want to keep.
Keeping that got me fucked up. Anyways.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2,
welcome to the Block and Out table. From the 718, right off the beat. The man with the silkiest do-rag, Money. From Virginia by way of Europe, he gives his all every week. Codie, Ray. Live and direct from Strong Island, the certified good you, Sky, High, E. You're listening to the Block and Out table.
I like your guys' style.
Yarami!
Yeah.
Hello.
What's up, man?
That's a good intro, man.
Hell yeah.
I kind of missed it.
Facts.
For after 400, we'll come up with some new snazzy intro.
We'll get Codie back into the studio.
Word.
Before we start the show, though, let's bring KP back onto the main stage. Come on, KP, get over here. Happy birthday, Unc OG.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
You know, shout out to you. You make things happen. You know, you're the what's that thing from the Wizard of Oz?
What, the Tin Man?
No, not the Tin Man. The dude who was behind the scenes.
Oh, when they revealed the curtain.
Yeah. That's you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, so shout out to you, man. All right, I'll get out of here.
Appreciate that.
Shouts to KP, man. Happy birthday to the dog himself. Yo, I was going to put in the chat, yo, to celebrate KP's birthday, we all got to order Uber Eats. That's by far KP's favorite thing to do. But I was like, you know what? It would be obnoxious for us to eat on the podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you, episode 399, I'm doing whatever I want to do. I'm eating. I'm a pod with the TV on loud. So y'all just gonna have to figure it out, man.
You're treating it like the last day of high school.
Oh yeah. I'm putting my feet up on everything, man. Complete unprofessionalism, $3.99 for me. Yeah, be back.
I'm here for it.
All right, so we got some Backlash predictions.
What? It happened already.
Oh, you're right. We got some a Backlash recap.
Some backlash.
See what you did there. All right, let's get into it, man.
Eve, how's it going? How's your life been?
I already told y'all that, man. Life is cool. It's swell. It's fantastic. You feel me? Memorial Day is 2 weeks away. Just getting everything in order, man. I told y'all I got a Blackstone grill. Is it a Blackstone? Yeah, it's a Blackstone. The flat top grill.
Mm-hmm.
Got one of them. I want to get a smoker. And yeah, I think that's it. I just need a smoker, and then once I get that, I'm in the game. And this summer we are BBQing all summer long, man.
I can't wait to bring the Trulies.
Hey man, pull up. I spoke to Chris. I was with Chris this weekend. She was like, "Yo, we gotta do a barbecue." So BAT barbecue is happening this summer for sure.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
A BATBQ.
I see what you did there.
Eve on the grill playing with the meats.
Yo, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Have the glicks on deck.
Super cock diesel.
You're gonna have 2 glicks on one bun, like
KP?
KP.
Yeah, yo.
Hey,
Yeah.
come back in here and explain yourself. And why
Well,
do you
he-
have it on pumpernickel bread, man?
He had 2 glicks on pumpernickel with a little bit of mustard.
2 shaboings.
Y'all don't be eating good eats like that.
Yo, y'all shame me when I eat like that. when I eat like that, y'all niggas like, yo, this nigga eat like he in the recession. Like, damn. How come I can't have a hot dog for lunch?
But I've never seen 2 glicks on pumpernickel though. That was crazy.
And he
It
had
was
it wrapped
fire.
in aluminum foil.
It was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. Them joints was grilled too, like charred grilled too. You know, like almost burnt a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
You made that in the office?
Nah, my coworker gave it to me. So whenever I be saying stuff like, "Dag, I want some spaghetti," I think I told y'all this. Like, "Oh, I want some chili." Like one of my coworkers will bring it in.
The coworker just making chili from scratch.
Yeah, what he don't be saying is that he's screaming it like, he's like, damn, I can go for some chili.
Dag,
Just look
I want some cheesecake. But no,
and then he writes it on a note and puts it at their desk.
So she brought in. It was right there when I got to work. She took it out the refrigerator. It was wrapped up in the foil. She was like, "I got your glizzies." It was some mustard, a brand new mustard bottle in the fridge.
Nigga was the first one to untap the mustard, man.
Come on, man.
So yeah, warmed them up. And then my other coworker had pumpernickel bread from what's the steakhouse? Outback or something?
Nah, it has to be cheesecake.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, maybe it was cheesecake. And she was just like, "I got you." And she handed me the bag with the pumpernickel, and I was like, "This perfect."
It could be Outback. I think Outback has pumpernickel too. But pumpernickel with some glizzies?
Yeah.
Crazy.
a weird combo. If you have
Ooh.
potato bread or something like that,
Well, he had the double action.
dual wield, the akimbo glizzy.
Not
Yo,
gonna hold you. It was great.
did they throw you a surprise party for your birthday at work today?
So I may not have a job tomorrow. I told y'all, I
welcome
sent
to the
y'all a
club.
little audio.
I mean, I joked about it in the pre-show, but
Oh, you did?
I think you're gonna have a job tomorrow.
I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. My coworkers, nobody did anything wrong. It's just she was upset. And when powerful people get upset,
They take it out on the little people. Like,
there
yo,
you go. So somebody gotta lose their job.
yeah.
Damn.
And I helped her out.
Damn.
So you might be safe.
Hell no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The only person that I feel is the most unsafe is your man that had his feet kicked up on the job.
Bro. And he was right there watching it all go down. He ain't try to help. He was he was going through his own situation. I told y'all that too. All his work joints are finding out about. Number one, he took them all out for Mother's Day on Friday. It's like a joke. Like he thought it was funny.
I mean, he created his own problem. So
That's not swag.
Yeah, I'm with Manny on this one. That's not swag. Like,
Sounds like a real nigga to me.
it's like to me, I like the move.
And so yesterday he told me, he was just like, "I don't feel good. Like I think they all talking now."
He said, "I don't feel good."
But
he had
I'm
a
like,
stomach ache.
I'm like, well, you created, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did you number one, we all sort of work together. So they're all aware of each other. They just didn't know that they were all snow buddies or whatever the term is.
Eskimo sisters.
There you go.
Snow buddies. That's the name of the episode.
I think Drake has a line for that when he said, I just seen my ex-girl standing with my next girl, standing with the girl that I'm cuffing right now.
Nasty work.
And your coworker did all of that for lunch.
Yeah, he wilded out.
That he paid for.
Yeah, that he paid for on Friday night. He was snapping pictures, everything. Oh yeah, let's get to that. Let's get to
Oh man. Bro, we treat this has real episode 399 vibes. This pod. All right, let's talk about it, guys. All right, throw that graphic back up on the screen. So Lit Live, I don't know if anybody knows what that was, but so we were approached by some people over at Lit Live, this app. It was basically like a streaming radio station app. And when I tell you that nobody on this show, Codie, Eve, KP, Dan wasn't around at the time, but nobody wanted to do this damn partnership. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, guys, trust me on this one. We don't lose anything. All we do is just send them an hour version, a 1 hour version time of our show. And if we gain any new listeners, we're good. It's a win-win. If nothing happens, it's not like we did anything. And if anything happens, it's a win.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little back and forth for I feel like a couple days, couple weeks maybe. We all agreed to do it. We as an announcement, we got the rep at Lit Live to get us a studio space, to do the first hour, to do the first show.
Yeah.
For the, what was it called? The city?
The city, yeah.
The city, yeah, to do our first show for the city. So, they paid for it and everything like that. And we do some promo. And we all go, we have to go to the city, like in New York City. Waste our time, not waste our time, but go down. We go down to the studio. We record for, I don't even remember how long it was, maybe an hour or two, and we all feel good. I'm sitting there. I'm like, we recorded some nice promo and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
Felt good. We listened to the first episode. And the only person whose mic was even turned on was Codie. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh no, it's a rough start. It's a new thing. We're going to be all right. Then we had to do was it weekly phone calls or monthly phone? I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was like a monthly tap-in with everybody on the channel.
Bro, them monthly tap-ins, when I tell you a waste of time, I never walked away learning anything. I feel like I learned less by joining those calls. And,
I'll mute my mic real quick. Somebody was on that snoozing away. I don't know who it was, but every time, and first off, business meetings, don't give me no meeting, no Zoom. Don't send me no Zoom link for after 6 o'clock. Matter of fact, 5 o'clock.
Weren't those at 8 o'clock or something?
Them shits was at 9.
They were at 9 o'clock, bro.
And Buddy was online. Whoever bro was that was on the call snoozing away. Salute to you, brother. I feel you. It's 9 o'clock. I need to be in my bed, bro. It was just snoozing. And he didn't mute his mic. He let y'all hear the sleep apnea live and direct, and I respect it. You could get back to your talk, man.
Yeah, so I feel like we only had 2 of those meetings. And so here's the other thing. So the rep that we had, going into this, he was like, yo, I have all these industry connections everywhere. Name a music label. I know everybody in that building. I could get you P. Diddy right now if you want him. So, I'm sitting there. I'm like, he tells us, he's like, yo, I want you to make a list of everybody I want to talk to. And I got you. So, and on top of the music people, he also said, yo, y'all want access to Raw? Y'all want access to WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the WWE offices myself and talk to the people I got to talk to make sure that y'all can get into WrestleMania and Raw and every like WWE event, and y'all get to talk to the people. So we're just sitting there. We're like, all right, here's a list of people we want to talk to. Eve was really adamant about the producer of John Cena's theme song. I don't remember his name.
Jake one.
Jake one. I'm sorry, Jake one. I put in a couple names of like not really known artists, and I was like, I just want to see if he can get us, these type of people. So we send him a list of I don't even remember how many names, and he comes back to us and he's like, "Yo, Jake one, he's on tour right now, but he's down, and I can't get y'all nobody else, but I got y'all Smoke Dizza."
But was Smoke Dizza on the list?
So I can confirm that Smoke Dizza wasn't even thought of at any point in time. And I don't even. I think he mentioned that he got Smoke Dizza from the WWE people or something like that. It was like something random.
He said the day that he was meeting with WWE, and WWE told us, they was like, "Oh, we know that pod. You're great." And then he said that we're not big enough. We need to go interview TNA and indie folks.
Oh yeah. Oh,
but we can get you. Go ahead.
Yeah. KP, I completely forgot that he told us that. He told us, "Yo, bro, I spoke with the people at WWE," and then he mentioned a couple names, and KP was like, "Yo, bro, I don't even know who those are." Like he talked to imaginary people. Because those aren't even the people you got to be talking to. And then he said, "Yeah, they told me to tell y'all to keep grinding and work the indie scene a little bit, work the indie circuit, and start interviewing some indie wrestlers, and then work your way up to the WWE to interview WWE people." Mind you, think about everybody that this show has interviewed already. think about those people. And now imagine hearing from somebody, "Yo, I spoke to somebody who nobody has ever heard of before. And they said, yo, bro, we see you, but keep grinding, bro. keep grinding." So then, we hear all of that and we're just like, whatever. Like we're all laughing about it on the side and everything like that. But the thing that really triggered me was the I forgot his name, Chase Shakir.
Yes,
bro. I tell him, I'm like, "Yo, there's this artist, Chase Shakir. We've talked about him on the show a couple times. Yo, it'd be fire if we could get him on. I know he just dropped a mixtape or whatever, an album. Nobody's really looking out for that. So maybe, we can get him on the show, promote it or whatever." But he comes back, he's like, "Yo, I talked to Chase's people. They said we need y'all to make it make sense." Why would he even do that? I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, that for some reason that triggered me. And I just went off. I was like, "Yo, fam." I was like, "Yo, if Chase Shakir tells people to listen to us, we gain 0 listeners. If we tell people to listen to Chase Shakir, he gains 10 times the amount of listeners he had before." And then I just left the chat. And then I don't know what happened from there, but somehow
that's the calm version of what Manny said.
Yeah, that's definitely the calm version. He said, "Make it make sense." Like he just put out a project. Like, what you mean?
And got interviewed by 0 people.
But tell him what happened like a week later.
Oh, when
you
he
wasn't
came
in the group chat.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't in the chat.
I forgot all about that.
So
what happened?
Like a week later, Manny storms out the group chat. We're still trying to make this work. I think we interviewed the guy from Power.
Yes.
And we had to ask for that too, because they wasn't even gonna let us do it.
Yeah, I was just like, why aren't we interviewing someone from Power? And he was just like, he thought about it and he was like, "Oh yeah." And then we came back with Melvin. So
yeah. Hey, my fault. Go on.
Eve is getting tight, y'all. I wish if you're watching on YouTube, that's why he's like covering his face.
100% stop listening and go back and watch Eve's face this entire time. That's why I also wanted to stop talking and let y'all talk, because Eve kind of scares me now.
And so Manny storms out the chat. Eve is done with it all. Like, Codie's just laughing. But I'm enjoying this process because I actually enjoy putting together the Litt episodes with y'all music. And it's just it's the old school vibe of the show. So as a longtime listener, I'm enjoying what we're producing for Litt. I want to see it thrive. I want to see us talk to more people. So Manny's out the chat. The gentleman that we're dealing with from Litt then comes back and he's just like, oh, Chase Secure wants to do the interview now. And so I go into our main group chat and Manny's just like, F it, F no. He's going off, like he's going off on us now. Like, who does he think he is? Like, he's just going off. So I'm like, I like Chase Secure's music. Manny sent us Chase Secure music and I liked it. So I'm like, let's talk to him. Like, yeah, he dubbed us at first, but all right, it's probably his people. Who knows? Let's just talk to him. And I don't even think I don't know what happened after. That's when everything fell apart, I think, right?
Yep.
And I'll mute and you can continue, man.
No, so I don't remember I wasn't around for like everything that happened after the fact. So it's from y'all now.
You want to continue, Eve?
Yeah, I'll continue. All right, y'all, check it out. We got yo, I asked first off, I did half of the legwork. I was like, yo, I got us Ron Browns, guys. All we gotta do
that's what started it, right?
We're in the red zone. All we gotta do is score. I was like, God, we halfway to Ron Browns. And that would have been a dope talk too.
Right.
Put it in the chat. I'm like, yo, can you make this happen? In the chat, Ron Brown, I hit up Ron Browns on TikTok. Ron Browns was like, yo, I'm down to do it for a small fee. Then never says what a small fee is. I'm like, yo, how much, Mr. Browse? Repeats himself. Just a small fee, bro. So I'm like, all right, send it. Son says, yo, that's an easy call. I know, Ron.
Easy call.
Easy, light
work.
I know, Ron. Ether boy.
Hits his back. He's like, yo, it's done next week. Cool. I bet. The week comes, I'll double check. Yo, are we confirmed? We good? Yo, we straight. All right. The next day comes. We supposed to talk to Ron. Ron doesn't pull up. Where's Ron? Yo, I never got the fee. Then it's, yo, I even the message is approved. I say all that to say we never talked to Ron. We never talked to nobody. We never talked to Chase fucking Shakur. Smoke Dizza was not contacted. I mean, first off, I've contacted Smoke Light. I have Smoke Dizza's number in my phone. This isn't a flood. This is real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to stunt, but it's like, bro, I'll take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I do for everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Don't worry about it. That's why I left the chat. I'm like, what is it? Dan over here laughing like, yo, Eve left the chat. Yeah, I left the chat. Because what are we talking about? Ain't nothing here to talk about no more. We ain't talking 2-3 months. Now we talk. What are we talking about for real? Ain't nothing to talk about. Pardon my French. But yeah, ain't nothing to talk about, son. So I left. Business is over. You know what I'm saying? But who else did we not talk to? Just about everybody that I put on the list, we ain't talked to them. You know what I'm saying? Even the person that we were supposed to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Some shorty, I should unfollow, but she's, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But still, anyways, we ain't even get to talk to her.
I forgot that even happened too. Oh,
2 times. The first time, I guess she had diarrhea or something. She was like, yo, my stomach hurt. I don't know. She ain't show up. Whatever. The second time, she was like, yo, we confirmed. We straight. Every time it's supposed to be confirmed. It's never. It's the most unconfirmed thing of all time. Like, bro, like we in the chat waiting for an hour. Like, yo, where's Shorty at? Hit bro up. He was like, oh man, she's on a flight. She getting off the plane right now. You ain't noticed yesterday? Like, bro, niggas just sitting around twiddling our thumbs, man. Like, so. Anyways, it's over. It's done. It's dead. I don't got nothing to sing. So, RIP to Litt, man.
Oh, first of all, we didn't mention the funniest part about all of this. Like,
Yes.
we're only talking about what we didn't get,
Yeah.
but we didn't get to why it's officially over.
There we go.
Oh no, Codie, take it away.
Talk about it.
No, we never did.
We never mentioned
we were
why.
joking around it.
But I'm saying, can we legally talk about it?
Oh, we didn't sign. I didn't sign nothing. Codie didn't sign anything.
Word.
KP ain't signed nothing.
And that's the other thing. This nigga Manny pushing, yo, we gotta do it. What else are we gonna do? Didn't even sign the shit.
I didn't need to.
Manny, you should have been the one to sign it. You was the main one pushing for
the shit. Yo, what else are we gonna do?
You never said, hey Manny, can you sign? You just signed it and sent it. So I just thought,
nigga, it's talent agreement forms for the talent.
Well,
I should have just put next time I'm putting your name on this shit.
Well, since none of that matters anymore because everything got absolved. The reason why we are no longer on Litt Live in the city is because Akon bought the app.
Word. And fired everybody.
That Akon.
Akon bought the app and cleaned house.
Word.
That Akon.
Yeah. Convict music Akon.
Word.
Matter of fact, if they don't know which Akon, don't worry, y'all. I'll show you which Akon we talk about. This Akon right here.
Zoomed in on his hairline. That's actually not the Akon we talk. Can you get the new Akon
with the new hairline?
Yeah, with the 2 centimeter hairline.
Oh man,
I'm crying.
Anyways, I say that to say, episode 400. Be happy, be glad. You know what I'm saying? We're on the way. I'm on the way out, man.
So yeah, that happened.
That's insane, bro.
What a haircut.
I'm crying because bro really pulled up, bought an app, and clean house.
I'm crying because the haircut that he had before better than the haircut he had now.
OD.
That looks ridiculous, Akon.
That's Eve's label boss right there.
That's Eve.
Yeah, that's my boss, man. Yo, Akon. If you want to buy the show, I'm willing to sell the show for $1,200. I'll sell all the shit. Matter of fact, if you could get me a 1997 Ford Explorer, I'll give it all away.
97 Ford Explorer.
Yeah, I've been you feel me? I'm trying to get me an old school. So I think a 97 Explorer will be my first purchase. Feel me? My first purchase.
So yeah, that was our Litt Live journey for everybody who was wondering how that was going.
I said a journey. It was 2 weeks long.
That shit was...
Just dropped 2 episodes.
I've had dates that have lasted longer than our time at Litt Live,
brother.
There's only one person to blame for it all.
KP. Whoops.
Whoops.
So yeah, but trust me, on the next one, I'm not dropping the ball.
You're right, because you ain't gonna get the damn ball.
I'm Ben Simmons.
Move.
That treated me like Patrick Beverly.
Treat you like Ty Jerome.
Speaking of, who would have thought he was white?
You.
I mean,
Ty Jerome. Yo, what's the other dude? He got his last name is Wade. What's his name? Del Monte Wade or some shit?
Dean Wayne.
Oh yeah, Dean Wade. I seen D Wade on 2K. I was like, boy, hell no. I know this not who I think it is.
You thought it was his daughter?
Ended up being a white man. I had to Euro step that. Anyways, let's get to the show, man.
I heard she could play ball though. Eve would post her up.
Everybody happy in the hood.
All right, man. We here. No? I bet. Guess not.
All right, showtime.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all, check it. No, I'm play that shit one more time.
For the people in the back who ain't hear it.
What we starting with, man?
Man, it's only right we start with Backlash. Give a little recap of Backlash. Went down this past week on Saturday. PLE John, St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? We was out there. No, we wasn't. I'm just talking. But it went down. You know what I'm saying? I was there via Peacock then the following day. But
The following day.
Yeah, I didn't catch it live. You know what I'm saying? I didn't catch it live.
Same.
How did you guys feel about this PLE? Because we had a lot of things to say about it. A lot of people had a lot of things to say about how underwhelming it felt. It was just felt rushed and everything. But did it deliver for you guys?
I just yawned. My fault.
Sorry.
It was okay to me. That's really. I don't know. I don't really expect Backlash to be some type of super show or anything like that. It's kind of like it's a reset.
Remember when Backlash was WrestleMania Backlash?
Yeah, like it used to be
At one time,
running it back one more time.
Yeah, that was
Vince just being lazy.
Shout out to Vince.
That was Vince just being lazy for real. He's like, yo, everything y'all got on night 2, we gonna run it back at Backlash.
You know what? We gonna call it WrestleMania Backlash.
That's not hard.
But we
Put
still
WrestleMania to it. Get a little extra views on it.
Yeah,
that's real marketing, Manny.
Speaking of, I'm applying to mad marketing jobs. I'm trying to get us that paper.
You feel?
But
yeah. Go ahead, Manny. My fault.
No, I was gonna say, but Backlash. Did you check it out, Manny? I did, and once again, I feel like my timeline has been a little bit more wrestling lately, and everybody had the same vibe about Backlash going into it. Oh, damn! Backlash is this weekend. Yo, what is anybody tuning into Backlash? It was a bunch of people wondering if they should even bother watching, and I feel like I walked away with nothing from watching this.
What?
I'm saying it was cool and everything, but would I say that? Excuse me, that like storylines progressed in a crazy way? I wouldn't say so. The only one that really went off was the R-Truth and John Cena one, which kind of got spoiled before the pay-per-view even the PLE even started. When I saw on Twitter, it was like R-Truth and John Cena are set to face off at Saturday night's main event. I was like, that's random. And then and at the press conference, boom. Now we know why R-Truth and John Cena are set to face off at Saturday night's main event.
That whole main event, because R-Truth also appeared in the main event, costing Randy Orton or distracting him, which led to him losing the match. That whole main event, for me, I had a lot of things for me I wanted to address with that main event. I guess I'll start with that. I felt like this Orton and Cena match was the best match that they could possibly do right now. You know what I'm saying? Given a washed John Cena and a Randy Orton, it's like this. I was entertained. The match went 27 minutes, which is crazy.
I fell asleep.
It was
14.
overbooked as all hell. They had like 3 or 4 ref bumps. They brung out the tables. You know, they had a spot where Randy Orton RKO'd damn near every producer in the back that came out and Nick Aldis. And we got R-Truth coming out there trying to save John Cena. Orton like, yo, what you doing? Gave him an RKO, boom. Knocked him out the ring. Then Orton distracted by R-Truth, still confused and everything. Then Cena, you know what I'm saying, hit him with a low blow and hit him with the title for the win. And then like I say that to bring up that after the match because it looked like John Cena was like, he got kind of like emotional. It kind of felt like he was regretting his heel turn and everything. And like what Mandy said after in the press conference, he just gave an attitude adjustment to R-Truth through the table. So I'm like, maybe I was reading into the after the match part a little bit too much, but I know it wasn't just me that felt like, okay, maybe Cena is regretting this heel turn. It kind of looked like they was trying to go for that vibe, and then automatically we just go to the press conference and he's just
doubles down
again. Like that was kind of odd.
I didn't get all that because I fell asleep, but what I did get from the last 2 Cena matches I've seen, one thing is very apparent, and it's that John Cena is very, very washed. He has lost multiple steps, and the quicker we get through this Cena heel run, whatever it is, the better. Let's rush, Leo. I actually came up with a way we could probably salvage this. We could get to it later. We can get to it now whenever y'all want to. But for now, bro, if I cannot keep seeing Cena do axe handles, DDTs, and hitting over the head with a belt, bro.
You want him to watch some PWG tape? You know?
Not, bro. I know he can't do all that. You know, we're not gonna get 2015 Cena where he's doing Hurricane Ranas and all that. I'm not expecting him to do all that, to be honest with you. But damn, you know what I'm saying? It's just damn. I'd rather John Cena just put on his Peacemaker helmet and wrestle his Peacemaker on the way out, bro. Because what am I watching, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I try to tell from the beginning. Thought I was hating,
bro, because we thought there was gonna be some type of pay or some type of something, you know what I'm saying? But it's just we're not getting nowhere with the heel turn. He's coming out, he says the same thing every week. It's the same match. It's gotten stale very quickly. Once we saw that it's not going nowhere. You know
even before that, when we recorded the first Lit live show, I'm like, yo, what did John Cena do to make y'all want to even see this dude? I'm just like, yo, let's fast forward past this. We can get to it.
I mean, that is a good first off shot. Good callback to Lit Live, but
that only we could hear the audio from when you said that.
I mean, we actually did hear his when he said that. We heard it, but you didn't hear our response.
No rebuttal.
Word. But yeah, man. No, I mean, at the time it was like, yo, it's Cena. You know what I'm saying? What? Why wouldn't you want to see Cena's last run? But now that we seeing how it's going, it's like, you know, who do we even blame for it? Well, we know who to blame for this. But you know, what can I say? There is a way to fix this though.
Which is what?
Okay, yeah, please.
We gotta flip him. He gotta turn face again.
What? That's coming. You talking about like now? Because I think at the end, I think it's obvious that he's gonna end up turning back.
Bro, we gotta turn Cena face by like September. Yeah, like SummerSlam, August, September, around there. Because we run out of time. It's about to be June.
And you know, there's been a lot of John Cena announcements this week. You know, and I'm only bringing this up. I don't know if we're going to talk about it later on the show, but you know, they're saying that his last match may be in Boston, and that apparently there was a bidding war for his last match as well, and that it was going to go to the highest offer and stuff like that. So those were like the rumors going around. But with that being said, it's like if they do want to flip John Cena and make him a face again, how do you even do it?
I'm glad you asked. I thought about this. Matter of fact, I woke up on my sleep like the Undertaker because it was just pressing on my mind, man. How do we turn Cena into a face again? Cena, this whole time, Cena talking about, yo, y'all don't love me. Y'all turned y'all back on me. We seen a grown man throw a Michelob Ultra at him on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? But who still loves Cena? The kids. We seen that little boy in Austria. He had the Cena garb on. John Cena told him to his face, "Yo, little kid, fuck out of here." You know what I'm saying?
Swag.
But I got a plan. He leads the league in Make a Wish. So what do we do? And by the way, where's the shirt? I gotta pull the shirt up, y'all. Hold on. I'm just saying, guys. When y'all follow me, just follow me. Just know, you feel me? Don't work yourself into a shoot when I say this. But he leads the league in Make a Wish. So what we gonna do? Let's have Cena do one last Make a Wish. It's a kid's dying dream. Yo, I gotta meet John Cena before I leave this planet. Have to. I don't care if he's evil. I don't care if he's loved. I gotta meet John Cena. John Cena sees the request, dubs it.
Yo.
He keeps going on. Yo, I need to meet John Cena. I need to meet John Cena. John Cena keeps dubbing it. Then Cena's like, you know what? I got to change your heart, bro. I lead the league in Make a Wish. I made all these kids happy for 20 plus years. This is what I do. This is really who I am. I change lives. I'm a real life superhero. Let me go meet this kid. Cena, yo, I'll go make it, leave my wherever I'm at, go across the country to meet this kid. He gets to the hospital. The kid's dead. He's too late. Cena now, he feels guilty. Yo, I gotta do it for the little kid. Gotta do it for little Saint. We flip Cena right there. He's now a face. He does it for the kid. Now he's a real superhero. Come on, man.
So we all heard the rumors that like Vince is trying to start a new company. And Eve, was this your pitch to like?
To write for Vince?
Yeah, because he would love this.
So I'm off the tree, man.
I'm telling you,
Off
son.
the good side of the tree, though, not the nasty side.
Every week, Eve will give you a reminder.
Eve McMahon.
Every week, son.
Yo, I'm telling you, Vince would love Eve more than he loves Shane. With some of these ideas that Eve has,
I think he already does.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I'm telling you.
Yo, remember that that WrestleMania? And I think it was the first like live event and during like after COVID, and they had everybody standing next to each other. He was standing next to Roman and had Shane all the way over there. Yo, Vince is funny, yo.
Bro, they don't make evil people like him anymore. Besides, I guess his WrestleMania New York counterpart.
All right. Yo, all right. So that okay. So before we get this Cena flipping back face, like, are there any other matches that you would want to see Cena as a heel versus a babyface version of whoever? Because I think it's one match, and it's probably the only match I would want to see match wise.
Well, Cena and Punk.
Yeah, easy.
Penta? Oh. Wrong P.
Word, close enough. I feel like we have to get that match. We have to get a heel Cena versus a face CM Punk. Like we just
SummerSlam?
Please.
Yeah.
SummerSlam main event?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm low key, I'm upset Kevin Owens is out, but the Punk, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, there's three people for sure I wanted to see John Cena square up, go face with on his way.
He gotta go. He gotta go against some of these newer people though. like the Punk match is, that's what gets people into MetLife. Excuse me. And who'd you say? AJ Styles? AJ Styles, another one.
I want to see that.
You could put that match. I don't know if they're gonna go. Maybe when they go back to Australia or one of these overseas type of venues, if they're doing like a Raw or something like that overseas, that's a banger for sure. Or a PLE, I mean. Well, yeah.
I said Kevin Owens also, but Kevin's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, Kevin.
But then, like, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but Dominic Mysterio he's kind of having a face turn. Like, he's doing a lot of, podcasts and interviews and content and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but it's making me feel like Dominic Mysterio, cool guy. He looks like somebody you can hang with.
I feel like Dom been a cool dude.
But before he was leaning into being a heel, but now like he's letting his personality show more.
Yeah.
And he seems like just a chill dude. It would be great if we could have him on the pod. I remember I tried reaching out to him through the Stickies Instagram because I was trying to get him a chicken tender sponsorship. He didn't respond. That was free cash, Dom, and free tendies, but
he bossed up and signed with Wingstop.
Word.
Damn.
I mean, like, that makes sense. But like the best heels like go on to be some of the best baby faces as well, besides the Miz. I don't know. It just didn't work for him. But I'm not surprised by it. I'm not surprised by it because Dom, he's young. You know what I'm saying? He's cool. I could see that. I could have seen this coming.
But
I didn't know it was going to be this quick though.
If they truly wanted to make him like a baby face now, Dominic, I'm saying, put him against Cena. If you want to keep Cena heel and like try to get that going, like imagine if John Cena beats Dominic in a dirty way. Like, bro, pause. That was crazy, but
yeah, and that was crazy.
John Cena, man. If John Cena really wanted to be and heal it up, nigga, you would do something like just collect all the belts like the Infinity Stones.
Come on,
and really leave right.
Bro, you really like
yo, bro, you can't say I'm taking wrestling, I'm taking everything, and I'm leaving y'all with nothing. So do it, nigga. Take the U.S. Championship, take the Intercontinental, take the tag. Well, you can't take the tag team. Take everything.
I think it's more heel if he doesn't respect the other belts, though. If he goes, I'm not even going for those belts.
I think it's here. Yo, take clean house on the way out, bro. This is all my shit.
Nobody looks at Sasha Banks that way.
Man, John Cena do that, man. Boy, I never watched WWE ever again in my life.
You think that's how the Japanese feel about Sasha Banks? They seen her with all them Gucci belts or whatever that they got over there.
Oh yeah, she lost one too.
Yeah,
she ain't take the pin for it though. Mercedes Hogan in full effect.
You gotta think smarter. We thinking smart here. That's smart booking. Mercedes ain't taking no pin.
Yeah, bro. Eve, she's doing exactly what you would book. Like, now every time I hear one of your pitches for something, I'm like, all right, this is the Vince tree right here. This is the Vince coaching tree.
But Vince gonna have somebody eat a pin though. And so would I, but you too good to eat a pin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did make Roman pin Daniel Bryan on top of Edge or whatever.
Rightfully.
He made both of them to eat a pin.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was tough.
I love that move. That was a ballsy move right there.
He said stack them up.
You know what they gotta bring back? You remember when Chris Jericho used to put his foot on niggas and do this? That's what they gotta bring back.
They kick out that one every time on WWE 2K. Whenever you do that one, they literally go,
"You bring that back and let somebody really get pinned like that too." Nah, I'm not gonna lie. You get pinned like that, your career's over. You let a nigga put his boot on your chest and pin you 1, 2, 3
while flexing.
You a chump.
Speaking of chumps, well, what else happened on Backlash that we want to talk about?
Speaking of Pat McAfee versus Gunther. Now, I had an issue with this match. And my issue was there wasn't no bloodshed. It wasn't brutal. Gunther shook Pat McAfee's hand afterwards. What are we doing? What part of the game is this?
So remember last week when I told y'all it wouldn't make sense if the outcome of this match was Walter beating Pat McAfee? Because if I just randomly press Michael Cole and beat him down, and then I beat you down and then face you in a match, why would y'all even be around anytime I have a match? Like moving forward. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, how would that even make sense? Like, I will not respect you because I can't even beat your ass. So I'm just not gonna be there when you come out. That's why they shook hands. Because now it has to make sense why you would even want to be around Gunther or even talk about him anymore moving forward.
I mean, but Cody answered that last week. This nigga, this is your job to, whether he beats you or not, your job is to commentate.
Yeah, but we also like there's a whole lot of like you got to use psychology too because Pat McAfee's also up mad M's. He probably has the most money out of anybody in the WWE right now.
Cap.
Nah, Pat's paid, bro.
He's
doing WWE off the love.
First of all, his FanDuel deal was reportedly like 100+ M's, and that doesn't include that was before ESPN. So, and ESPN got him to leave FanDuel. So, you know, what does that say about that? But that's what I'm saying. Like,
he ain't got more bread than Triple H, and he not a priority. We don't need that nigga. Fuck out of here.
But they do. For some reason,
They love using him to
promote everything.
Yeah, they use Pat to promote everything. Pat is like I don't want to call him a pawn, but
there's a Pat McAfeecation of sports happening right now that I do not like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry that I have to use his match to get this takeoff, but last week when he was breaking down all of the boxing matches that were happening, I was sitting there and I was like, what does Pat McAfee know about boxing? And watching those shows, it made me realize he knows nothing about boxing. Like, it was Pat McAfee and Booker T breaking down 2 nights of boxing, and Pat McAfee has clearly never heard of any of those people before, but they were like, yo, we need you because it's a TKO production. Yo, we need you to promote these fights and make it a big deal. Yo, Pat McAfee's on ESPN 5 days a week breaking down every single sport terribly besides football.
Swag.
like he has Kendrick Perkins as his number 1 basketball,
analyst,
yeah. And then who else?
Same KP.
Listen, am I hating on Pat McAfee because I want to do what he does?
Yes.
Absolutely. Would I work for Pat McAfee right now and just be like, yo, you're the best? I mean, to be honest, everything you do in every sport, it's inspiring.
Man, all of that, you would not have the same energy towards Pat McAfee if he was just to walk in the crib right now.
But because I don't have a job, I can hate right now, and that's what I'm gonna do with this opportunity. But him being everywhere also like makes me realize like, yo, like there's no like intelligent sports breakdowns on ESPN anymore. Like Pat McAfee shouldn't be doing all of this, but because everything he does gets all these clicks and views, it makes everybody that have those higher powers or whatever, or the decision makers, when they look at these numbers, they go, yo, but everything Pat McAfee does works. And that's why he's having a match with Gunther randomly on Backlash for no real reason. Because they're like, we don't have a Logan Paul. We don't have no other celebrities, and no other matches are going to get us any traction. But if Pat McAfee's there, all of the other media heads that are his friends are going to be like, yo, let's talk about the Pat McAfee fight randomly. It's all part of the algorithms.
That might be part of it towards your Gunther, like doing this match point. That might be part of it. I don't think that's the main reason though. But I see what you're talking about.
I think it was definitely put together for a social reason, like for social engagement and stuff like that.
I think it's a way to detour Gunther from, though I thought, because what we found out on Monday, I thought it was a way to detour Gunther from the World Heavyweight Championship picture, but he's getting a rematch in a couple of weeks for that. And a lot of people saying is they setting up for Goldberg and Gunther.
Yeah, because Goldberg did say he wanted his last match to be against Gunther on I think he said on the Ariel Helwani show when he did that interview a couple weeks back.
Might be a little setup for that, which I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that, and I'm not mad at pushing Gunther away from the world title picture for a little bit. Like,
I know
he's been champion for so long.
He's definitely mad. He just copped his wife a AP. He needs that title.
Yeah, nah, Gunther, you doing your big one, man. Boy bought his wife a Cartier watch or something like that. Was it an AP or Cartier watch?
It was one of those like crazy. It was like a $40,000 watch or something.
That's
big money on.
Could have bought your shorty a Camry with that, man.
He called it a little gift.
Yeah, because he was like, when I was growing up, I used to pass by this area and I couldn't afford anything from here, because it's like, you know, all those like high end luxury goods and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I come home to my wife, I make sure to buy her a little gift, and that was the little gift.
Gunther, let me tell you something. You could have went on DHgate and bought your wife 18 of them Cartier watches for about $140, bro.
Didn't you say you're getting the squad for the episode 400? We're all getting Audemars or whatever.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get everybody APs for 400. You know what I mean? So look out for that.
400K.
Look out for that. Look at what we looking out for.
Look out for that.
You think if we post it, people will believe that they're real?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I believe so.
But speaking of which, what did you guys even think about this match, Walter and McAfee?
Like I said, I didn't like the fact that I thought Pat got a little too much offense, and I thought Gunther having him in a rear naked choke and him hulking up was dumb. Yeah, that's it really. I didn't like the handshake at the end.
Did you like that it went 14 minutes?
I thought that the match went entirely too long. I think I didn't like this match. I thought it was stupid.
Did you like the no selling from Walter?
When he took the what was it? Was it the punt to the chin?
Yeah, he did. The punts. He took like multiple punts, kicked out at one.
I like it all. I like that.
Yeah, I don't mind him no selling Pat.
Yeah, you gotta go in there and protect yourself at the end of the day. Like, I'm still Gunther. I was just world heavyweight champ. Now I'm over here facing the commentary. Like, he ain't going down like that.
I'm worried. I'm facing the commentary dude in a 14-minute match, and he's getting offense in on me.
Yeah, let me protect something here. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, no, I wasn't feeling it, because like I said, if Gunther's supposed to be a beast and an animal, why is this match 14 minutes, and why is Pat hulking up in a rear naked choke? Come on.
I think Pat definitely pitched that, like, when they were bringing up, like, putting the match together, because growing up he probably saw that happen in matches a bunch of times. He was like, "No, I loved it." So like the crowd's gonna go crazy when they see it, because there was a lot of like move, like you can tell when Pat was like, "Yo, do this. This is what I watched growing up. This is what the crowd's gonna love." You could tell that was like in the process.
I would have acted like I ain't hear shit Pat said. Shut up, man. I'm beating you up for 5 more minutes, and we're getting out of here. But yeah, that was my thoughts on it. I wasn't really feeling that match.
Yeah, for me, it was cool. It was cool. I was entertained. That's where I'll keep it at that. It held my attention. But they kicked things off with this fatal 4-way. Jacob Fatu retaining his United States Championship. How do you guys feel about this one?
Bang of the night right here.
You know what I mean?
This is some heat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. This was some fire. My dog Drew really got hurt. They saying he hit his head off that South of Heaven choke slam spot.
Yeah, he definitely did. He cleared the table a little too much.
This was fire, man. All four fellas. We got the WWE debut of Jeffrey Cobb.
Who Eve isn't a fan of.
I don't see the hype in Jeff Cobb, man. Like I seen people was like, yo, Jeff Cobb's a beast, and they tagged, like they put his highlights with it. I'm watching the highlights, and I'm like, okay. Like he kind of seemed like Taz to me. Like he just Hawaiian Taz.
Look, man.
So Taz.
Y'all don't want to know where Vince McMahon would have Jeff Cobb in a month. What he have Jeff Cobb doing in a month?
He would have changed his name to Cobb Salad.
Calling on the Cobb.
He would be in the backstage segment with Otis fighting over Ham.
Yo, Jeff Cobb, you lucky that 24/7 championship don't exist, man. It would have been you, Tozawa, and R-Truth running in the circle, trying to get that championship.
I see. This is how I know wrestling fans are the absolute worst. They were like, "Yo, we need Jeff Cobb and what's the other dude? The other big dude that's Bronson Reed. They were like, bring back the natural disasters. I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, fam, look at the gimmicks y'all want to bring back.
Oh, they were a team before?
No, they did face each other a bunch of times though, on the Indies or like New Japan or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was like, "Yo, imagine Jeff Cobb and Bronson Reed together," and I was like,
"Yeah, they would have loved the AOP."
Yeah, the AOP is basically Jeff Cobb and Bronson Reed, but just 6'6".
Yeah,
that's another thing. I'm not a fan of the wrestler who's like 5'9" and like 400 pounds. Like I'm just
not a fan of the little niggas.
It's just like I'm cool. Like it's just like, fam, yeah, you all right, you tubby, but
to eat a salad.
I hear the word tubby and mad long. Teletubby. Bro, he came out like I don't know. Cole was like, yo, this is the most anticipated free agent in the league right now. And I was like, him? Jeffrey?
You ain't know?
No way, man. I was like, it can't be him. This nigga don't look scary at all. He look like he work at Home Depot, man.
Him?
Man, I wasn't impressed with Jeff. He don't look intimidating. Even after he beat up LA Knight, I was like, he just short, like you said, he just small and tubby. You know what I'm saying? Is he strong? Sure, but I'd seen his moves. I wasn't impressed by nothing for real. If y'all, whatever. And if y'all hate me for that, then so be it.
Yeah, and he with the bloodline, and he's what is he? They say he's not even
he's like Hawaiian and Filipino or something.
Yeah, Dan said he's Hawaiian and Filipino, so he's not even bloodline for real. They just putting anything out there, bro.
Well, that was the other thing. People on Twitter were like, "You guys are so ignorant. He's not even Samoan," and I was like, "So why is he with all the Samoans?" Like, I thought it was the bloodline.
Word. If that's the case, put him in LWO.
I almost said something ignorant just now. You said put him in LWO. That's crazy. Well, shouts to Jeff Cobb. New signing, man. You are now Solo Sikoa's muscle. So salute to you. But yeah, the match was dope though. I like it.
I've never seen somebody need so much muscle. Pause. Like Solo was the enforcer, and now he got mad enforcers.
Well, two of them is hurt. Tama and Tonga's they both out. They hurt. Jacob is the champion, so he technically he does need some muscle.
What happened to Hikuleo? Didn't they sign him? Like they just signing all of these.
Like ready, man.
Hikuleo.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb. They's like, you know what? Close enough. Go in there.
I need a bloodline battle royal, man. We got all these bloodline. Everybody in the family, everybody just get in the ring and battle it out, man. The winner wins. Rakishi G string, man.
I thought you was gonna say something. I thought you were gonna say the
Ulafala?
triangle joint. Yeah.
The winner gets an iced out Ulafala.
That would be hard.
Yeah, Jacob.
That would be hard. Some red ruby follow or whatever.
That joint dancing like Jalen Hurts chain.
Oh my
Ooh.
god! Don't let me get 100 mil. Do not let me get 100 mil. I'm gonna get one of those and Ruby Rose.
Oh man, shouts to Ruby Rose, man.
Yo, that picture going around.
Yeah,
Right in front of the Cybertruck.
I don't even know why I like that picture. It's just a hard picture. Like
It's tough.
I never even knew I like backs like that. I was like, wow.
Yo, for real.
I was sitting there. I'm like, damn, that's a fine back.
Word.
No, let me chill. I was about to say, you ain't see the toes?
Come on, man. I'm not no feet guy. I'm not a weirdo.
I ain't even.
Niggas ain't pre the toes.
Bro, that's the last thing I'm like. I don't care about no goddamn toes.
You don't care, Shorty got busted feet.
Yeah, I will care about that, but I'm
exactly.
Just don't be busted. That doesn't mean I care.
Anyways, this match was alright. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it was my favorite match of the night.
It was alright.
Not mad at it. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. We had the Bird Lady.
Lyra Valkyria just doesn't do it for me, man. I'm sorry. She's in ring. She's nice, but she is boring, brother.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know. Y'all may love her, but I'm trying, man. I'm trying to rock with her.
I still don't know who that is.
I come on here. I say it all the time. Like, I appreciate the fact that they trying. At least they trying with her, man. Because I feel like you said, like in the ring, she could go out there and she's gonna do her best to win them over in the ring. You know what I'm saying? We seen it bunches of time. They give her the spotlight on Monday Night Raw, and she goes out there and kill it. And now with this feud with Becky Lynch, they trying to give her more mic work and everything, put her in the story, let her talk more, and flush out the character more.
Mm-hmm.
This match was good. I really enjoyed this match. As far as the character of Lyra, it's bland. You know, she's still very bland, but
just the perfect word.
Yeah, I like what they doing though. I like the fact they trying. I hope she breaks through. I like her, but very bland. This match was good though.
I think she will break through. Like her breaking through is no I don't think it won't happen. Like, I know it'll happen. I just think she needs to. She's still new, you know what I'm saying. I just think she need to find her foot in a little bit.
Yeah,
same thing like when Becky Lynch came out and she was the Irish last kicker, and then ultimately she became the man. She found her footing. You know, same thing. So I think she just got to find herself. But the Bird Lady, I ain't feeling that, man.
And the birdie lady.
How you feel about the match, though?
I thought it was good. I definitely thought this was up there with the Fatal 4-Way with me as probably my favorite two matches. I enjoyed the Cena and Orton match for different reasons. It just because that exceeded my expectations of what I thought that match would be. So I like that as well. But this match and the Fatal 4-Way were the best two matches for me. Kind of shocking that Lyra won, but they played it off in a way to where it was like they were trading roll-ups and everything. So this feud is going to continue.
Does Lyra do we have an update on her, whether she has a legitimate broken nose?
Yeah, no, I didn't see any like update. And I don't think that was legit. Even though like while she was getting pinned, she was like holding her nose and everything. It was just like, yeah, she was selling. But
she was, but even I feel when Becky, like even after Becky won and she came in and put in the arm bar, Shorty was still holding her nose. Like she wasn't even selling the arm. She was just like,
you want to know why? I know why Eve is asking this question. I know why.
Go ahead.
he turned on his Vince McMahon brain. He wants to give her a face guard with a giant bird beak to cover the nose.
Yo.
Really get her into the bird character. You're not slick, Eve. I know what you want. I know what you're trying.
Yeah. That's the fact that you think that of me is very nasty.
You're gonna make her an actual bird.
You talking like Vince. Take it to the next level then.
Matter of fact, for your entrance, I'm gonna have you fly down to the ring like an eagle.
I don't think Vince likes people flying down from anywhere in the arenas anymore.
Don't worry, I'll get us out of here. Don't even worry about it. Next match on the card.
Hell yeah.
Shouts to Dom, man.
Shout out to Penta for having to go through the Judgment Day and Chad Gable in a mask to take a L. They had Penta go through hell. Eat this pin. We're gonna still make you look strong in some kind of way.
Do you think this is a way to get Penta and what's his brother's name?
Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, I was gonna say El Tigre. My fault. Ray Phoenix.
Wasn't that a cartoon?
No, I think you're thinking about the Flea.
Lucha. The Flea.
Yeah, nah. Is this a way to get Penta and Ray Phoenix together? Because El Grande Americano don't mess with both of them. You feel me? Like it seems to be a thing where he's just messing with them two.
Yeah.
So you think they're gonna team up?
I think so. I hope so. Because that's where I feel like that'll. Oh man, give us the Lucha Bros and Fraxium, Lucha Bros and Street Profits. Like, let's boost up that tag team.
Bro.
A little bit.
You talking that talk right now?
I think it's a way to get Lucha Bros and New Day, because New Day been messing with Chad and them. Chad been messing with what's his El Grande?
El Grande Americano.
Yeah, like I think it's a way by SummerSlam. It's gonna be the Lucha Bros New Day for the title. There you go, Vince. Like,
we need that ASAP because the New Day stinks. I'm sorry. I know y'all love the New Day, but good Lord.
I don't know why KP made me mad sad when he brought up the New Day. Like, I was mad happy when I heard Fraxium and the Street Profits and everybody else. Then I heard New Day and I was like,
Because they black, right?
I just said Street Profits. I just said Street Profits.
I'm playing. It's entertainment, you know. That red light on, I get to say something. Sorry.
But yeah, if they want to do a fatal four-way like they should have at Mania, if they want to do that at SummerSlam, because it's 2 nights as well, they could do that.
Oh man, SummerSlam is 2 nights.
Yeah.
Oh,
which night are we gonna watch it at the Chinese buffet?
Word.
I don't know. Whatever night Cardi's there, I'll be there.
I think she's hosting both nights, right?
Yeah,
Yo, I need to know what that check is like if that's the case.
We actually got to work on getting press to SummerSlam. We should probably start working on that now.
We is equal to KP.
Yeah. I mean, we can't ask do it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
He wouldn't even be able to get us a Chinese buffet.
I went to MetLife. They said they didn't know y'all.
I went to MetLife.
He's like, I got you guys an interview with Stack Eye Greg. We're sitting there like, hey, I don't know if you know this.
Man, RIP Litt Live, man. But yeah,
I like how Tom Carrion started saying his name. It's like Corey.
Oh yeah, dude. What's the timestamp? 155 around there. Anyways,
that was Backlash, ladies and gentlemen.
And we can all agree it was perfectly mid.
Right middle of the road, man.
Yeah. Wasn't terrible. Wasn't great. Not memorable.
Yeah.
But not
Right there.
very forgettable, but not terrible.
Yeah, nah. Shouts to I don't even want to say shouts to New Day. I do have to say this again though. New Day, bro. It's been about what 6 months of this heel run from them. Yo, to be honest, the New Day been done since they broke Big E apart from them. You know what I'm saying? Back in like 2021, 22, whenever they did that, and Big E became a solo act, the New Day was dead right there. Boom.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And now after that, it's like, bro, I don't want to see just Kofi and Woods together. Unless Woods got a trombone or something. It's like, what are we doing? I don't want to see this shit. So yeah. New Day, I love y'all, but I hope y'all lose them titles soon, man, because I can't do it with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Don't sound like love at all.
Yeah, that's not love.
That's in fact, that's real love. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Y'all are lying to yourselves.
That
Me,
West Indian love right there.
I'm being truthful. That's like when I was like, yo, Jeff Hardy, I love you too much to see you keep doing this to yourself, man. You should probably stay home, be with your children, and love your family. I was like, nah, man. I want to keep seeing Jeff Hardy hurt himself. That was y'all.
And now he's making content with his kids, going to see Pearl Jam live, being real wholesome.
Wrestling on TNA.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, man. He was just tripping out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the dealer be having some new work. That new work had you tripping. Like Jeff Hardy, he had some of that new work. It threw him off balance. He had a good connect. Now he's straight.
His equilibrium was off.
Hell yeah, that because they say that new work, man, that's some new shit right there.
Drop that shit right there. Don't drop that shit.
Yeah, start fucking up Jeff Hardy's life. Got him. That nigga was so messed up. He walked out the WWE match
against Roman.
He went to the crib.
Bro, he walked out for a match against Roman, and then came back years later and said, "I want a match against Roman."
He literally walked out and they never seen him again. So
that's that good dope right there.
They had to remind him. They were like, brother, do you want to know why you're not working here anymore?
You left.
Nah, that's some hilarious like word. Like you had it. Like
that was actually what we wanted too.
Word. Man. See, I can't do that transition. I can't do the transition where I was about to go. But KP, since KP is here, we got the original WrestleMania 41 match for the women's title. We got it. That was but we got it on SmackDown though. It was supposed to be at WrestleMania. Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. And trust me, it wasn't that bad, son.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that bad at all.
Nia Jax doing real good work, man. Shouts to Nia Jax.
Big shouts out to Nia, man. Big shouts out to Jade as well.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jade, they took off the training wheels with Jade. You know what? Every week, you having a match.
I mean, that's the way you got to do it, man. You got to swim. You got to get thrown in the deep end, man.
That's how I learned.
Yeah, so you got to get forged in fire, man. Best way to learn, you got to be out there.
I ain't mad at it. Jade is looking good.
Yeah, man.
More ways than one.
Yo, I ain't like that. Was it last week or the week before where she was getting beat up and she went to kiss her husband to Hulk up?
Yeah.
She went to kiss Brandon Phillips. I was like, yo, I was visibly hating in the crib. I was like, yo, what's this about right here? Y'all just gonna let her do that?
Oh, weren't they in Cincinnati?
They were.
That's why.
Very close to Cincinnati. They was somewhere in Ohio.
Yeah, she was trying to get that aura from him.
The aura.
That's Red's legend.
I think it should have showed some Rolls Royce keys. Like, remember what you got at the crib, baby? I just bought you yours. She would have hooked up for that.
You look up Brandon Phillips.
What net worth?
Career earnings. I know he still works for the MLB too.
Let's take a guess. I want to say he earned over 150 million.
Doing what?
He was a second baseman. He was one of the best second basemen in the league for a little. Not one of one of the best, but not the best.
Manny, I know that. I'm saying you saying he still works for the MLB.
Oh, he there's like a competition committee or something like that he's a part of. So like, you know, the rules and things like that, like in whether it's changing a rule or putting a rule into place and things like that. That's what he works on.
Okay.
He made $102 million in 18 seasons. 18 years.
18 seasons in the league.
Yeah.
Big money on.
How old is he? Like 45?
Let me see.
It's a lot of money on, man.
That is a lot of money on.
100 M's up on a nigga.
Must be the money on.
That's just
he's 43.
43? How old is Jade? 32?
Let me see. See what's going on. Jade, what's up? Born in 92? Oh, we here.
What?
32.
Jade Cargill is 4 years older than me.
I'm 4 years older than you? That's crazy.
Wow.
Shouts to Jade Cargill, man. I wonder what she bought with her WrestleMania check.
Nothing.
You think she just stacks her bread and spends all his?
Pretty much.
100%. 100%. There is no doubt about it. You're out of your mind if you think that's not the case.
Oh, man. Shouts to Brandon Phillips, man.
Bro.
You got you a good one.
Isn't she Jamaican?
She is Jamaican.
Word?
She has not spent a single dime of career earnings, bro.
I was going to say something like that, but
I'm just kidding, guys. These are all comedy style. Come on. We're being fake misogynists.
I ain't going to do that.
Come on.
Shouts to her, though.
Yeah.
You see her basketball stats?
Jade Cargill?
Yeah, she played ball.
Oh, I thought it was.
She was nice or not, but I know she played ball.
All I know is for some reason, I know every single career stat for Last Legend in college.
Lash can make the aces right now, I believe.
Bro, when you get over 20 rebounds in a game, yeah,
glass cleaner,
especially in the WNBA, because there's a lot of rebounds to be got.
Word. Just ask Angel Reese.
Nah,
half of the rebounds is hers.
Bro, we were at the game where it was her versus the Liberty, and we saw how she gets those rebounds, and those are not ethical rebounds.
Yeah, they're Andre Drummond rebounds, but it's all good.
There was wide open layup misses.
She don't even try to lay the ball up.
It was crazy. It was.
I see your game, Angel Reese. But anyways, that's what we got, Codie.
Do want to say rest in peace to Sabu.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that was, you know what I'm saying? We found that out this week as well.
Yeah.
60 years old, I think.
60
years old for Sabu, ECW wrestling legend. Sabu, innovator, trendsetter, all the above, man.
The suicidal, genocidal, homicidal Sabu.
Staten Island.
He from Staten Island?
Yep.
I saw his real name was Terrence or something like that. I was like, boy, hell.
It was like, it sounded like somebody made up a fake name for Terry Funk. Yeah, it's Terry Bunk. And I was sitting there, I was like, who the hell is Terry Bunk? And then I found out it was Sabu. I was like, damn, he even has an extreme name.
Sabu. I wonder how Sabu is a tough name already. Shouts to Sabu, man. Rest in peace, brother.
Legend. Yo, I seen so many like highlight tapes of his this week and stuff like that. And it made me realize, like, I remember growing up, I used to think Sabu was tough, especially after he faced John Cena. Fam, I was sitting there, I'm like, nah, this is crazy. And then like those ECW one night stands would happen. He had the match against Rey Mysterio. I'm like, oh nah, this Sabu guy, he's crazy. Dude, I'd be walking in school doing one of these.
Man. I remember having the ECW, the Rise and Fall of ECW DVD, watching all of that, seeing Sabu and RVD, seeing all the crazy shit. Yeah, Sabu was tweaked out, man. He also said, he said that the moves that he botched, well, everything was calculated. You know what I'm saying? If he made a move look bad, it's because he did it. And I was like, that's a lie, Sabu.
I botched it on purpose, so that means it's not a botch.
Yeah, he was like, everything I did, I practiced. And I was like, can't lie to me, brother. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the moves, you know what? Rest in peace to Sabu. I don't want to make it look like I'm shitting on him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, rest in peace, Sabu, man.
Rest in peace, Sabu, for real.
Legend.
Another quick news note: Evolution 2 PLE event is reportedly considering being taking place on July 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's dope. That's some.
Is this like real, or is it like a rumor?
I think that's just a rumor that's floating around right now.
Okay.
But
They the on location who do WWE's ticket packages, travel packages, listed job applications for July 13th, 12th and 13th, I think, for Atlanta. So it looked like that's what's about to happen.
Okay.
But that's also like the same time as All In and Saturday night's main event. So it's a lot going on that weekend.
I love it.
Hey, man. I feel like, no matter. I was gonna say I feel like they should do it in October, like when they had it the first time. But whatever. We're getting the Evolution 2. That's all that matters. It's about damn time. It only took y'all 7 years.
I thought you hate women anyway.
I'm not you, brother.
Oh my God. Jesus.
That might be why we getting Julia, Roxanne, and the NXT girls involved with the main roster as well.
Shouts to Julia and Roxanne, man. They are the bright spots for me. Like as far like the women division goes on Raw, love them. You feel me? Can't get enough of them. Roxanne, Julia, Rhea, Io, fantastic.
Yeah, man. Raw is killing things. Raw is just a great show. Not so much about SmackDown, but Raw is a very good show, man. Can't lie to you.
The only lie being told would be me telling you the last time I watched a SmackDown live.
Okay, so I watched SmackDown last week. I fell asleep by like 8:50-ish. But I woke up in time to see Aleister Black versus Carmelo Hayes.
How was that?
It was a good match. Carmelo Hayes did not get his head kicked off. You know what I'm saying? He lost in a roll-up. So they kind of,
okay.
I've been trying to protect everybody. They're not trying to make him look like a goober. So, we're going to see where this goes. They got to be real careful about how they play this, though. Because you don't want Melo looking like a chump.
You just got that chain.
The Dre chain?
Yeah.
The Dre Mundo chain?
Look, I agree, but you just can't have Aleister Black taking an L like this soon, man. Nah, man. I'm sorry, Melo.
You gotta be careful how you play it, man.
Yeah. It gotta make sense.
I'm actually surprised they got into that match that quickly. I'm not mad at it because that's something I want to see, even though I haven't seen it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go back and watch that. But I'm surprised they went right into that. I know it was coming with the Miz and everything, but it was like, damn, the following week.
I think the reason why, excuse me, is because it's the summertime. We're about to get into that slow season. So they can't really afford to just build up when they don't even have any like end games. Because right now and I bet we're gonna find this out during that behind the scenes type of show that they were gonna put out on Netflix. I don't remember when they said they were gonna release it, but what's the next paper PLE coming up?
Money in the Bank, I think.
Money in the Bank. So like what would Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes have been like built to? You know what I'm saying? Like, because in Money in the Bank, you only really need the 2 Money in the Bank matches and then a couple title matches in between, and that's it. So like, that match probably wouldn't have made it to that far.
Yeah.
So might as well just, put out as many bangers with Aleister Black as you can, because they did the same thing with Penta. Penta, they just gave him match after match after match, and they're like, yo, we don't really got anything for you. We just wanted to sign you, to be honest.
But they had Penta working against niggas that they was going in there. They ain't had motion like how Melo got motion.
Yeah.
Penta versus Chad Gable. Penta versus who else did he face?
John Kaiser.
Yeah.
Kaiser. That was a good match. I like the Kaiser match.
You gotta have damn, who do you even have like that on the SmackDown roster? You gotta start feeding Shinsuke to niggas, man.
There we go.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Boom.
Or maybe even like give Shinsuke 15 racks and be like, yo, just care for once. Yo.
Just care for once.
Yo, take this yen.
15 racks?
Yo.
Brother. Come on, man. What I'm supposed to do with 15 racks, man? My sushi bill is 16 racks, man.
Sushi bill.
What I'm supposed to do with that little 15, bro?
He said 15 1-star.
Man, all right. One more thing before we get up out of here. You do know Saturday night's main
It's
event.
the hat.
Saturday night main event, May 24th. We got 2 matches confirmed already. Jey Uso versus Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight Championship. And we also getting CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker as well. So that's where we'll see the tandem of Seth and Braun finally in a match together.
And Cena versus Truth.
Yes, it's not officially added, but
is that that's not real, is it? Are y'all yanking my chain here?
It's 100% dead ass. It was literally I saw the report for it before the PLE even happened on Saturday, and then everything happened on Saturday. So it sounds like
it definitely sounds like that's where we had it though.
Yeah, not a rib, brother.
Yeah,
John Cena doing anything on the way out, man.
No, but it makes sense.
Him versus R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth was like R-Truth is literally the John Cena super fan on the Raw. Like that's been his gimmick for what 10 years now, maybe even longer.
This is how we turn Cena face.
Oh my god.
R-Truth is in the hospital sick. He makes a R-Truth was on his deathbed. Yo, my last wish is to meet John Cena. No? All right.
Cena put him through a table. He didn't want to meet that man.
Even better. Yo, I have serious back injuries and lacerations because John Cena put me through the table. My dying wish is to meet John Cena.
Jonathan.
I feel like we have more to talk about on this show, man.
What else we got to talk about? I know it's something.
Let me see. Let me look through the notes.
With that being said,
Oh, y'all want to talk about Rhino debuting on AEW?
no.
Uh, we 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 2 hours and 17 minutes in, and he's like, "Wait, guys, let's talk about Rhino."
What about Ricochet versus Zach Gowen? No. All right.
I thought you were going to talk about Ricochet versus
Javon Evans.
yeah, Javon Evans. To
there
be
we
honest,
Uh,
we can, but it's a nothing fact. Like nothing really came of that, to be honest.
Ricochet went on. Ricochet tweeting. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring. I kind of wanted to bring it up on the main show. I mean the pre-show. If you could do a lame Hall of Fame or a lame Mount Rushmore for wrestling, who is on the Mount Rushmore? 2 spots already confirmed is Ricochet and Swerve.
Muscle Malcolm.
That's your number 1 spot. That's
No,
the one for you.
no. Say, I thought we were putting this list together.
Oh, I mean, okay. Nah, that's your list, man. You hate Malcolm. Malcolm gonna put you in a full Nelson one day.
I'm not gonna lie. I try to make some waffles the other day, and they ain't come out right, and I just got mad. I'm like, God damn it, Malcolm! I was just
Why don't
sitting
you
there.
put them in the toaster like a no? You don't get Eggos?
No, I have a waffle maker.
Hey man, look, take that waffle maker back. Go buy you 2 boxes of Eggos and put them joints in the toaster oven, man. And be happy, man.
Words, it's messing them up.
How you mess a waffle? It's the same thing as making pancakes. You just put them in a machine.
Listen, you'd be surprised. They came out undercooked for whatever reason.
Don't it beep to let you know that it's cooked?
I don't know. It's kind
You
of
got an
old.
old waffle maker or some shit?
Yeah, I gotta get a new one.
Yo, you gotta update the iOS, brother.
Yo, I love how Eve just hears about these modern advances in food making. And he's like, I just want boiled eggs and a gallon of water.
I'm straight.
Of tap water from the sink.
I can survive, man. My survival skills is up. Real talk.
What's the update on your chickens?
Oh, they getting bigger, man. They should be laying in a couple of months.
I don't know if anybody knows, but Eve has actual chickens because he doesn't want to pay for eggs anymore.
Real life, man. We about to start. Well, June about to be here soon. The garden, we got to start planting the garden. We get planting lettuce, tomatoes, spinach, corn.
Y'all don't have coyotes or anything?
Nah, we don't got none of that. We got raccoons.
Yeah, we got coyotes, raccoons, beavers, groundhogs. So I don't one I think is illegal to own chickens in my city, and 2, they would be murdered immediately by
I think you could own chickens up there.
I think it's like a town rule or something like that you can't have like livestock or something. I'm
I mean,
pretty
that's
sure.
not
I don't
even
know.
livestock. That's just livestock is like goats and cows and all that.
Well, then it's illegal anyway because I'm here. Haha.
You know what I mean? Nah, we get you some ducks, some chickens.
What am I gonna do with ducks? I'm not Tony Soprano.
Now you can get duck eggs too.
Ducky.
Duck eggs? I'm not eating no duck egg. What? I don't even know what
Ain't
does
no
a
ducks
duck
lay
egg taste like. No, I know that they lay eggs, but what does it taste like? Balls.
Tastes like a chicken egg. They actually have more protein. So if you're trying to, you feel me? If you're trying to get Aki and you need some protein, get you some duck eggs, man. Get all the duck eggs you can get. But yeah, now we playing, man. Yo, that's my challenge, yo, to all the homies, man. We're getting older. Let's start being, let's stop drinking every weekend. You know what I'm saying? And just being rambunctious. You feel me? Start planting some greens. Plant something. Plant some corn. Plant a flower. I don't care what you plant. Try planting something.
Can I plant hookah?
Can I plant Love 60? Is Love 66 a plant?
Now that's a real plant.
I wish. When I got a Love 66 tree, I come out like, wow. Can't believe it.
You're gonna light the tree on fire, put a hose to it.
Like I said there, like it's a maple tree.
Yeah.
I'll drill into it. Nah, that's mad funny.
What would you plan, Cody? Money trees
already.
I ain't gonna lie, that Love 66 tree. I'm still stuck on that. Nigga said, "Is Love 66?" You sound like Patrick when Patrick was like, "Is mayonnaise an instrument?"
Like, bro. Because when you think about it, what is Love 66 anyway? Like, bro, that ain't nothing like I should know about. Like, what are the ingredients?
Love
66 times,
66 flavors of love, man. I don't know what's the ingredients to Dr. Pepper. We have no idea. I didn't know it's 23 flavors in that mug, man. A Love 66 tree would be ill. Or Lady, shouts to Lady Killer. Spots, please step your hookah game up. We need Lady Killer in the spots, man. Please.
Lady Killer.
I told Chrisanne about Lady Killer this past weekend. She was like, "Ooh, tell me more. What is this Lady Killer of which you speak?" I was like, man, that shit is some heat.
You put it on? Y'all had some?
Nah, they didn't have it in the spot. They had love, though.
Oh, yeah. Good love.
We chilled. We caught the rest of the Warriors game. Watched Ant go off.
I won't forget about the Love 66 I had in Houston. That was for $12 and $5 refills.
That's real.
On a Saturday night.
That's real prices, brother.
I was watching women's college basketball. That was like either the semifinals or the finals. No, it was the semifinals. I'm watching UConn ball out with $12 amazing hookah with the frozen, the ice hose or whatever.
Oh.
$12.
Vibe.
$6 shots.
What's the name of the spot?
I don't remember. I'm gonna find it though.
We got.
I'm acting like I could go there right now.
It'd be cheaper. It'd be cheaper to go there right now than to go out in New York City.
Yeah, than it is to go to Republic on Dykeman.
Exactly.
Yo, KP, let's finish off this lame Mount Rushmore, man.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
All right, everybody pick one, and then that's the Mount Rushmore.
I bet I choose Swerve.
Gotta have Ricochet up there.
I got Malcolm.
Damn. Playboy Codie.
It's a nasty Mount Rushmore.
This Mount Rushmore is crazy.
Well, there you have it, folks.
There you have it.
Make some noise for that, man.
There we go. I'm sorry, Malcolm. This is all a joke. I don't really hate you.
Let's make some noise for that.
I'm soft. I'm soft for catching please.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. Because I know some people actually take things personal, and now I feel bad. And that's the other thing, too, bro. I'm 29. I'm not shooting the fair one with nobody. You getting jumped. I'm never by myself either. Come on.
I've never got a feeling.
Yo, if you want to get to me, you got to get through Codie and Eve.
Huh?
Oh, you got to kill them.
Depending on where we at, I'm using whatever's around me to kill me.
No fight.
Don't let us fight in the gym. I'm throwing a 45 plate clean at your head.
I seen Eve press somebody in a mosh pit for less.
Word.
I'm not letting come on, Malcolm. You're not doing nothing to me. Just chill. We just joking. It's comedy style.
I do for work. Nigga, I throw a 45 plate like it's Captain America's shield, bro. Yo. Knocking nigga head smooth off his shoulders, bro.
Oh, you ever seen was it Pain and Gain where The Rock did that to Kurt Angle?
Pain and Gain.
Yo, The Rock beat the shit out of Kurt Angle with some plates. They fought in like a prison gym or something.
That's real scraps right there, man.
Oh,
I thought that was power.
Nah. They also did that in The Punisher on Netflix. They had a fight scene with like 20 people in a gym.
Swag.
And killed them all with a 45-pound plate. Oh man, classic.
Great show, guys.
Amazing show.
I got a question though.
What's the word?
Codie, are you going to the SummerSlam tryout?
I'm with it. You know the funny thing is? Do you know the crazy thing is? I haven't told no one this. I actually did sign up for wrestling school. I did.
Oh, recently?
I did. No, I did but I had my car accident and I couldn't go.
This was recent?
This was around the time I had my car accident. Yeah.
Oh.
And
Wow,
I couldn't go at the time because I was in physical therapy and stuff. But I actually signed up for it. It was a 1 day thing. It was 1 day trial. I was supposed to go there, get the feel of it, and then I could come back after. But yeah.
That would have been crazy if you just secretly trained as a wrestler and just came back to the show like, "What's good, guys?" with a mask on.
That was the plan.
You came back with one of these.
Was it like wrestling that we watch or like collegiate, like amateur wrestling?
You thought he was gonna do some Greco-Roman shit?
Hell yeah. Codie come back like
comes back wearing a unitard. We start calling him gay. I'm just kidding.
Nigga, Codie come back like Shelton Benjamin. I'm like, nigga, what is this about? So I've been training. For what?
I'm trying to make that BRP 50 list, man. They gotta put me on that list.
Number 51. You will go Swerve.
You bumping Swerve off
for Codie.
Wait, so the tryout. Well, you said it's not really a tryout, it's to watch the tryout.
No, what they selling tickets to watch it. It is a real tryout. They held one last year in Cleveland. They held one in WrestleMania.
But don't you have to get invited, or can we sign Codie up? Still?
No, I'm gonna look into it. If we can sign Codie up, I'm gonna sign Codie up.
Yo, I'm so serious. I'm with it.
And I'm gonna find $650, and I'm gonna go sit in the audience, and I'm gonna be paying Codie. But paying $650 just to watch is crazy.
Yo, if we can't get press access to the tryouts, then maybe Corey.
Maybe Corey was right.
Yeah, can we at least try to get access to the tryouts?
I got us.
WWE is making a killing, son, and y'all are just giving them bread.
When I seen 650, and then KP was like, "Oh, never mind, that's just to watch." I was like, "Yo,
excuse me,
that's insane. That you making 650 off of that?"
Manny, I got a hustle for us while the tryouts is going on at MetLife. Me and you will set up a lemonade stand and charge niggas $1 for some freshly squeezed ice cold lemonade. They working out, they tired, they parched, they need to rehydrate. I got lemonade for you right here, man. Come on, come get you some, man. $1.
I'm gonna start planting the lemon trees in my backyard tomorrow.
Word.
Come on, man. We making a killing.
I'm sorry, I had to sneeze so crazy.
Yeah.
Man, we're an unserious bunch, man. Let's get out of here, man.
I guess. Well, it's not KP's birthday anymore, so scram.
I give my all. I give my all.
There you have it, man. Another one in the books. Another one in the catalog, man. Black Announce Table, episode 395. Come back next week for 396. What more can I say, man?
Yep. Hey, man, we up out of here. Before we go, make sure you tap into that youtube.com/Black Announce Table. Turn the notifications on, subscribe, comment, do everything that we need to do. We still need to pick a winner for that damn thing that we said we was gonna do. You know, we didn't do that. Should we do it now? Matter of fact, Kate, we'll do it next week. Mark my words.
Come back next week.
Said it right here. This time next week, we'll have a winner. We'll pick one. You know what I mean? In the meantime, in between time, tap in patreon.com/black announce table. Lots of good things up there. Wiretaps, pre-show BTS, behind the scenes things. We got to record a worst take soon. You know, a myriad of other things, man. So go tap in over there. Spend a 5 to 10, whatever you'd like. It's up to you. The choice is yours, man. Also, the WWE is charging an arm and a leg to go to these events. Worlds Collide, Saturday night main event, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam. So wherever you're going to be, you want to go to one of these shows, man, use that SeatGeek code BATPOD. Take a little bit off that order, man. They cracking you over the head, but we got you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, use that code. Don't say we ain't never did nothing for you. And get the shirt while it lasts. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. Get the shirt while it lasts, man. Other than that, good show, fellas.
Hell yeah.
We'll see y'all next week.